welcome back. Okay, so now I am finally going to get into my emancipation story, okay? Because God is good, okay? God is the greatest. And if I had known when I woke up the morning of January 17th, 2019, that this is the way things were gonna go, I would have been getting on my knees all day that day, thanking God. But I didn't know. I thought it was just gonna be a regular day. So on January 17th, 2019, I got up to go to work. Now, at this time, stupid ass wasn't working, okay? Again, remember I talked about narcissists and their laziness, and he just was getting into this mindset. I don't know if it was because he was pissed off because I had made up my mind and I didn't want to be with him anymore. But he was in this mindset where he just didn't want to work. He wanted to run his own business, but wasn't doing... Okay, let me just take it down. He wanted to run his own business, but wasn't doing anything to get there. I'm the one that helped him to come up with a business name, which, by the way, he used after we broke up. I was the one that put him on Instagram and got an Instagram page for him. I was the one that got him his business number and all of that together. But still, he wasn't really doing anything. He wasn't promoting the business. Remember I said narcissists, whenever they are in any situation, they're perpetually the victim. So by this point, he kept getting into jobs, leaving jobs, talking about how, the boss was this and the boss was that. Meanwhile, he was the one with the problem. He was the one with the explosive anger and kept getting himself fired from different jobs. So at this time now, he was at home. I was working. I worked very early. I started work at like 7 o'clock, coming home at 3. But I was doing that so that I could pick up the kids from school. So, however, at this point when he wasn't working, we had an agreement. Because remember, we had that talk in December, right? And everything was gravy and everything was copacetic. And so he was the one that was dropping the kids to school and picking the kids up from school. This day now, I call him. I'm driving to work and no. I get to work and I call him. And when I'm at work, I'm like, okay, can you do me a favor? Can you take out some ground beef that was in the freezer, because the kids have been asking me for sloppy joes, and so I'm gonna ask you if you could just, since you're home all day, can you please take the ground beef out the freezer, and when it's thawed out, can you season it for me and just leave it? When I get home, even though I was working, I will make the sloppy joes for the kids. He says, sure, no problem. Okay. Later on that afternoon, he calls me at work. And he's like, oh, can you do me a favor? So I'm like, okay. He's like, can you pick up the kids from school? So I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I'm at work. I'm already coming home, having to come home from work to make dinner. So why can't you pick up the kids from school? Oh, he's so tired. He didn't sleep well and he's just tired. Okay, so remember, I'm in this space now where I just don't want anything to be a problem because I don't want to argue with him. So I'm like, okay, cool, no problem. Because ladies, they're my kids. At the end of the day, they're my kids. So I said, okay, no problem. I'll pick them up. Okay. Pick up the kids, get home from work. When I get home from work, there's no ground beef that's been taken out. There's no ground beef that's been seasoned. There's just nothing. There's nothing. All there is his lazy, stupid ass lying on the couch, sleeping. Okay? So when me and the kids come in, and the door opens or the door closes, one of them, that's what ends up waking him up. And so I go to him, the ground beef. Like, I asked you to take out the ground beef. I asked you to season the ground beef for me. Like, where's the ground beef? Who told me to ask that? He's like, don't ask me to do anything. You don't have any right to ask me to do anything. Aren't I leaving? Aren't I leaving? Didn't you tell me that you don't want to be with me and you want me to leave? You want me to leave in March? Don't ask me to do nothing. So I can see where this is going. Right? I can see where this is going. He's starting to escalate now, and he's escalating very quickly, and he's getting very pissed off very quickly. Mind you, I just walked through the door with the children. So when I see where this is going, I simply say, you know what? It's cool. I'm gonna go take out the ground beef. I'm gonna hit the shower, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Don't worry about it. And I walked out of the living room because he was asleep in the couch. I walked out of the living room. Simple, right? Don't ever let anybody put their hands on you, because that's not what God brought you here for.